So the door is open. Let's get inside, and both the doors are open. Interestingly, and this side is the seats. I'll keep my bag and then show you the coach layout. My seat is over here. Hello everyone, hope all of you are fine. I am at Bhubaneswar railway station and today we are going to do journey in Bhubaneswar, New Delhi, Tejas Rajdhani Express. I was planning to do a journey in this particular train, but when it got converted to Tejas Rek, I was like, yes, now it has to be done. I wanted to see like how the punctuality is, how the food is, how overall experience is, and how the automatic door system and everything is working or not for this particular Rajdhani Express. Because if you travel in August Kranti Rajdhani Express or Mumbai Rajdhani Express, which have Tejas Rek, automatic door system works properly. So let's see. This particular Rajdhani Express is going to take almost 24 hours for us. So this Tejas Rajdhani Express operates on different days on a different route, and today which we are traveling is going to take the shortest route, and that is why the fare also of this particular Tejas Rajdhani Express is the least among all the three Bhubaneswar New Delhi Rajdhani Express. And one of the Rajdhani Express which goes via Sambalpur takes the longest route, and it has the highest fare, and I think it is only once in a week. So just be sure which day you are traveling and which Rajdhani it is. We are traveling in this particular Rajdhani today, so that would be like not providing us breakfast. I am thinking so because the catering charges is also reduced in comparison to the other two Rajdhani Express. So these were like a few important details about it. The fare I'll mention while we depart from Bhubaneswar station, and we'll also see how overall the experience is and how the food and what timing everything is provided. So this is the coach layout. This is the screen blind. You can like just open it up. That's how it opens up. And there is the reading light. There is the reading light over there. Charging points. Same way on the top, charging point and reading light. So all seats have dedicated reading light and charging points. On the left also, on the side seats you can see there. On the top also it is there. Bedding is also provided. So bye Bhubaneswar. So that was the departure of a train from Bhubaneswar. This is somewhere it stopped maybe due to signal clearance. Now the catering staff has asked for the food option. So my food option is actually veg, but for breakfast I have opted for omelette. So he obliged for that. So as per your choice, you can tell him, and he would mostly provide you with that specific choice of meal which you like. And that is in 2 AC. I'm not sure it's the same applicable in 3 AC or not. In first AC, definitely it would be applicable. Now we will see what are the stops, which I'll definitely try to cover all the day stops possible, and also we will see how the food is and when the first food is served. Let's enjoy outside and let's see how this particular journey unfolds for us and how the overall experience is in 2 AC. So our train reached Cuttack with a delay of almost 20 minutes and it has just started. It was late, so that is why it has promptly started. Now let's see the departure. I hope you enjoyed the crossing of Vande Bharat Express and the two rivers. Now let's see the departure and let's see when we reach our next stop, and also if anything is provided before that or not. So far only 2 bottles of water is provided.
प्रोग्राम 26 तारीख का कर रहे Hoy to मतलब सुबह क्या क्या मौका मिला नाचरे तो प्रोग्राम वाला हम यहाँ कभी कभी लोग कहते कबाड़ी पे भी चले जाऊँगा कहाँ जा रहा है इतनी दूर खाली है माँ नानी माँ को बुला ले एक बार देख सामान है अच्छा राजी के खाना लो भाई बात पापा बोले छोटा पूरा में वाला बैग है तो नहीं खाऊंगा वो बाहर रख देंगे नाना जी को मालूम है जब मेरे बैग है मैं चल ऊपर रख लेंगे ये बेटा देख देख पापा की ऐसी फिगर नहीं होगा ना देख वो क्या बात मिला मम्मी आ जाओ क्यों आ जाओ हो गया हाँ आपसे
So that was the magnificent bridge of Mahanadi River. I hope you enjoyed it. That river is very important and Cuttack city is actually based on that particular river itself. Following which, the station which I showed you is the station from which the weekly Bhubaneswar New Delhi Rajdhani Express moves or changes direction, and it goes towards Sambalpur and takes the longest route to reach New Delhi. That is why it starts very early in the morning also from Bhubaneswar. And our train and the other train which operates 4 days will be changing their routes from Hijli. So from Bhubaneswar till Hijli, both our train and the 4 day running Bhubaneswar Rajdhani Express have the same route. Hijli is actually a very important station catering to people of Kharagpur, and Kharagpur is a very important city. So from there on, both our train and that train will change the route. We will be moving towards Adra, Gomo, and that train will be moving towards Tatanagar. Now I'll try to capture Howrah Duronto Express, which will be bound for Bengaluru, and also the New Delhi Bhubaneswar Rajdhani Express. Let's see if I can capture that or not, because now the seats are occupied. It's not the same empty like when I captured Vande Bharat Express. Anyways, I'll try my best and let's see how it turns out to be. So we have just departed from Jajpur Konjar Road. I hope I pronounced right. I'm not intending to pronounce it incorrectly, but this is a new name, so maybe if I'm pronouncing it incorrect, then I'm sorry for that. The interesting part is the AC was not working, and we have put in an official complaint and they started to work on that. So let's see. I think there is little bit of difference. I can definitely feel it. I hope the issue gets resolved because the heat outside is a lot, and if the AC doesn't work, then it's a big issue. If you are facing any problem, you can always complain through the railway helpline number, that is 139. If that is not reachable, use Twitter handle for good purpose, and that is by tweeting to IRCTC, to Railmin India, that is Rail Ministry India, and to the officials if in case you know about their Twitter handle. So that way you can reach to that and they could assist you in a much better way. And the first approach would be like contacting the TT, the coach attendant, the electric staff, whoever is available. If in case no resolution, don't wait for more than one station and just simply go ahead and put in an official complaint. Something should be done about it. Now let's see when we get the lunch, because so far nothing has been provided. And if you are boarding this train and if you're hungry or something, then get something, because I think they would be providing the lunch only after 1 o'clock. We will find out when that happens and how it is. So that was a little bit earlier than expected. I was expecting the lunch to be provided after 1, but they have provided after 12:30 itself. So let me show you the lunch, how it is, and I'll have it and let you know like how it's in terms of taste, quality and quantity. So this is the food unboxed. Tissue paper, 2 paratha, dry vegetable. This is the paneer curry. This is the dal, rice, and this is salt, spoon and curd. So now I'll have it and let you know how it is in terms of taste and quantity, and let's see when we reach our next stop also. Maybe I think by the time I have it, we might reach next stop. So I've just completed my lunch, and the lunch was perfectly fine in terms of taste, quantity, and quality. It wasn't paneer curry; it was actually mixed vegetable curry, and the taste was fine. It was slightly on the spicier side, but the dry vegetable is like on the decent side. I mean, like not spicy, neither like dry or like plain or something like that. It was also good in taste. So overall, I would say the lunch has been thumbs up, no problem whatsoever. And in dessert, they provided ice cream which was of vanilla flavor, and it was from the Cream Bell company. Now let me show you the station where Coromandel Express accident happened. It was one of the most tragic accident in railway history of India. A lot of people died. Officially also the statistics said like it was 300 or something, or maybe more than that. Imagine how many unofficial would be, because many times like people are not on the reservation list or something like that. Well, it was very deadly. This is the place actually where it happened. This particular place is now getting a changeover, and there are multiple railway line project also going on. So yes, a lot of work is going on. The freight is standing, and there isn't any coaches or anything left of that particular accident, because it has been quite some while, and the coaches have been removed. Now I'll show you the arrival at our next stop, and the previous stop, which was Bhadrak, there we arrived marginally delayed. As far as the AC problem goes, what they really did was they changed the power supply from head-on generation, that is directly from the locomotive, to the generator which is available in this particular Rajdhani Express, or pretty much any Rajdhani Express. So now we are getting power from the generator itself, and yeah, the cooling is much better. Let's see our arrival at the next stop.
अभी खाएंगे नहीं नहीं अभी लेना पड़ेगा आप 2 घंटा बाद खाए चलेगा हम दे देंगे वेज है नॉन वेज है जो खाएंगे चिकन करी राइस कंटेनर सहित पके माने सेइतरे पके वेज मिक्स वेज
So this is usually where a train has arrived, and we have arrived here with a marginal delay, not a long delay. And the train is scheduled to stop for 8 minutes. It could stop for longer, but I'm not going to go down because there is no shade over here. And plus, pretty much if the train is late, then it can start earlier also, and it has automatic door system. So I'm comfortable over here and sitting over here. If you are in Kharagpur, this is the station where you can board the Rajdhani Express. This train will not be touching Kharagpur, neither it will be skipping. So it will be just using the bypass route and proceed ahead for the journey. Not only this one, even the Rajdhani which goes to Tatanagar, that also doesn't touch Kharagpur railway station. It just bypass and proceeds further with the journey towards Tatanagar. And this is the station from where it will change its route, and our train will change towards the different route. So yeah, the common route is complete. Now from this point, all three Rajdhani Express are on a different route, as you can see. Although just remember, all three do not operate on the same day. Every single day there is a single Rajdhani Express only which is operating. So just don't get me wrong in that. Now let's see our departure from here. We should be getting evening snacks, I think after 4. We will find out when that is served, and we will see how that is. Lunch was good. So finally the evening snacks has been given before 4:30. So as expected, I was expecting after 4, and he has provided it. And let me show you what is the evening snacks, and then I'll have it and let you know what are the taste and how's the quantity. Quantity looks decent enough. Let's see how it is. So I've unboxed the evening snacks. Gulab jamun is there in sweet, which is interesting. This is creamer. This is tomato ketchup, tea powder, and I think it would be a dip tea. And this is sugar. This is save packet, and this is the kachori, which is decent hot, and that's the sandwich. So let's see how it's kachori and sandwich, and this gulab jamun is. So I just had the kachori, and the kachori is nicely made, and the stuffing is really very nice, and I would say it is not a bad one, which many a times I've seen in many trains. Kachori has a thick stuffing, and like this is really decent enough. I'll have that and then I'll taste the sandwich. So I just finished the evening snacks, and evening snacks was okay, and I would say like the even the sweet, the gulab jamun was okay. I mean, I can easily say the lunch had raised the expectation a lot, and this particular evening snacks brought it back to ground level. So yeah, just I would say 4 out of 10 kind of rating. That's it. I think I enjoyed the tea the most, I could say. So, anyways, that was the about the evening snacks. We are going to reach our next stop soon. That is Bankura Junction, and let's see when we reach there. And it's nice, pleasant evening right now, being inside the train. Otherwise, outside it's still very hot. So let's see when we reach our next stop. That is Bankura Junction. So our train reached Adra with a marginal delay, and the delay and punctuality is like no doubt that so far it's been perfect. And even if it would have been delayed, it would have reached the next stop pretty much on time. The reason is because 70 kilometers, the time allotted is 2 hours. So that is really very interesting. It would be interesting to see how much before time we reach to the next stop, or if in case we reach on time. I'm not expecting it to be late because it is obviously Rajdhani Express, but anything can happen. It has started from Adra. Here we arrived at platform number 1, and sunset has pretty much happened. So I don't think the next stop would be in daylight, even though it is summertime. So that's pretty much about the day which we have spent so far, with closed doors and dark outside. I think the only thing that remains to see is the food, that is the dinner, and what would be the next stops and how they are going to be. Let's see if in case there is any further skips or any crossings which is good enough, I will definitely share it with you. Let's see when we reach our next stop and how the dinner is tonight. So we have reached Gomo 20 minutes before time. So this is really very expected, as the run is pretty much like for a short distance too much of a time for Rajdhani standard. And I think that is because from Gomo to New Delhi, all the three Bhubaneswar, New Delhi, Rajdhani Express have same route and same timetable. So any Rajdhani having any delay or anything, they try to make sure that it operates at the fixed timetable, and from Gomo it starts like a fresh, like on a fixed timetable from 8 o'clock to go from Gomos. So that is pretty much the idea behind that much of buffer, and that is to make sure that any Rajdhani Express from Bhubaneswar is on time further on from Gomo, because Gaya to New Delhi is a very important rail route, and it has a lot of traffic, and many Rajdhani Express will be trailing us. So as per schedule, we would be like much ahead of many other Rajdhani Express like Sialda Rajdhani Express, Dibrugarh Rajdhani Express, and so on and so forth. We would be getting dinner, and I think by the time we would be getting dinner and I would be having it, we would be passing Kodarma station also. So we'll see how that turns out to be, and after that the stop is Gaya, which I think comes after 10 o'clock. So we'll see first the dinner, and then I'll tell you how the punctuality is further on. So as expected, after 8 he gave the food to me. So let me show you the food how it is. Actually he started to give food while the train was standing at Go itself. So pretty much that's the time when every train generally provides the meal. So let me show you the meal that we have. That is the dinner. I'll unbox it and let you know how it is in terms of taste and quality after having it also. So this is the dinner, two paratha, paneer curry it is, and this is dal. The rice is normal rice as you can see, and even the vegetable is little bit different. So and this is the curd, and this is pickle, salt, spoon, tissue paper. So let's see how this meal is because it looks different than what it was in afternoon. I'll taste and let you know how it is.
ନିଜେ ହିଁ ମନା କରୁଛି ଏବେ ପିଜି କଥା ତ କହୁଛି କହୁଛି ଆମ କଲେଜରେ ଏଠି ଅର୍ଥୋପେଡିକ୍ସ ପ୍ରପର ଆଉ 60 ଲକ୍ଷ ଆମେ କୋଉଠୁ ନେଇକି ଯାଉଛି
ରହିଛି କୋଉ ସେଠି ଭଲ ଏତେ ବାର୍ଗିଂ ସେଠି ମାନେ ଏତେ ର୍ୟାଗିଂ ହୁଏ ତ ରହିଛି ନା ନା ଲାଗି
So first I showed you the thermal power plant, and then we arrived at Koderma with a delay and departed very swiftly. And I have the ice cream in front of me. It is the same ice cream, that is vanilla flavor of cream bell, which was in afternoon. It is quite hard, so I'm trying to have it still. So I'll have it now. I'm feeling a lot sleepy. So what I'll do is I'll finish this ice cream. If I'm awake, I'll definitely show you Gaya, but I'm planning to wake up early and show you Kanpur. So let's see how things unfold, and I'll show you either Gaya or Kanpur, whichever. So let's see how the journey unfolds. And the only course of meal that remains is tomorrow morning breakfast. I think he should provide the morning tea. Let's see whether he provides or not. We'll find out that also. So stay tuned for the next few minutes, and then we'll finish this journey also in Bhubaneswar, New Delhi, Tejas Rajdhani Express. So very good morning, and we have reached Kanpur Central with a marginal delay, not too much of a delay, and we are about to start because the train would not be stopping for too long since all the Rajdhanis are behind us, and I think some train is coming, and it is said like Howrah Rajdhani, and it is said like Howrah Rajdhani Express is coming on platform number 1. I don't know I will be able to capture that or not, but I'll try to show you that. And the sleep was comfortable, no problem with sleep whatsoever, and the cooling and everything was perfectly fine. And now we will be getting breakfast in the morning, so I'll let you know when that happens because right now it's quite early morning and everyone is sleeping. It's not even 5 o'clock. So yes, let's enjoy the remaining morning in Bhubaneswar Rajdhani Express, and let's see when we reach New Delhi, because from Kanpur to New Delhi there is no halt. So let's find out the breakfast and our punctuality with few interesting skips and crossings. So this is a really fantastic morning, and it's not even 6, and the tea has been provided. There is hot water, there is the grenade tea packet, there is sugar mix powder, there is a Nova creamer, and Unibic Mary biscuit. So that's pretty much like how the tea kit is in generally all the trains, except for the company might change. Anyways, I'll enjoy this tea, and then we will see some interesting skips along with the breakfast and when we reach New Delhi. So he has started to provide the breakfast around 7:45. I have got the breakfast and I'll show you how it is, and I'll have it also. I'll also try to share the crossing with Vande Bharat Express and Shatabdi Express if I could possibly catch it. It's very difficult to catch from closed doors and windows. So let's see how that happens, and I'll also give you the review how the breakfast is. First, let's see the breakfast. So this is the breakfast: omelette with carrot and peas, juice, dairy creamer, sugar, tomato ketchup, and tea packet, butter, 2 white bread, tissue paper. And hot water would be provided later on. So finally we have arrived at New Delhi with a delay of 15 minutes. So that's something which is a special controller of New Delhi and other areas, that from Ghaziabad to Delhi it took almost 45 minutes, and there is a lot of traffic behind, and that too premium trains like Howrah Rajdhani, Sialdah Rajdhani, Dibrugarh Rajdhani, Bikaner, Duronto. So even though the platform is empty, yet they would stick to whatever reason and whatever conditions I am not sure. So that's how we got delayed, and the breakfast was fine. So there wasn't any problem with the breakfast. If you want to take the catering, yeah, it's fine. Don't expect too much in terms of like quality, I would say, but sometimes it has been good, sometimes it is fine. If you still have any questions, queries, or suggestions, feel free to ask. Thanks a lot for watching. Always travel safe, take care, and be happy. And don't forget to hit the like button if you like the video. Thank you for watching.